Rosean White. It's Thursday and I'm back again. I did a workout on Wednesday workout, but there were some technical difficulties with the internet. So I am back here today because I wanted to share with you this really cool workout of cardio and strength training using one product and one product alone. That's the Triform Kettlebell from the Triform 3-in-1 weightlifting system. So welcome. I hope you are able to join me in this workout. It is right now noon here in sunny Southern California. I got my California t-shirt on, and it's probably about 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So maybe this is the middle of your work day, but this live is going to be recorded and available for you anytime. Check YouTube out because it'll be there as well. And as always, put anything you got in the chat, questions, comments, suggestions, put them in there. I will check them out after the workout because generally when I'm doing this, it's really hard to see what's going on the chat box, but I'll try. I'm really grateful to be here. I am digging the Triform 3-in-1 weightlifting system. It's self-care awareness month. And Debbie has done a great job showing some things with the platform. Amber just kind of pre-launched the newest of the products, which is the Rejuva cups, which I am loving. I've been using those recently, and I am loving them. So those I think they launch live tomorrow. So there's probably a short stock on them, and they're not giving away, but there's a great deal going. So check that out because that's coming your way. But Self-Care Awareness Month, that means taking care of you so you can take care of other people through fitness, nutrition, mind, body, meditation. There's so many ways to take care of you. And I like to think of it like putting money in the bank account or putting gas in your tank. You got to keep that gas tank pretty full. When it starts getting empty, you run out of juice and you don't have anything to give to others. So by putting a little bit in your bank account, a little bit in your tank, several times a day at short increments is really helpful, and making that a habit. So today I have a circuit training workout for you using the kettlebell, my new favorite piece of equipment of the Triform system. I love barbell training. I love dumbbell training, but I'm really starting to love kettlebell training. I did a live a couple weeks ago showing you basics. Please watch that if you're new to kettlebell. And as with everything, it's quality movement, not quantity. It's about starting with light weights, short amount of reps, and then adding more reps, adding more weight, depending on your fitness goals as well. So if you are joining me live, welcome. Whether you're on our VIP Facebook page or the Regular Life Pro Business page or YouTube, let me know where you're tuning in from. Let me know if you have the Triform system and any other questions you might have. So we're going to begin this training. I love to put my little heart rate monitor on because I love to see in these workouts how many calories are being burned, because this workout is a circuit training workout, which is going to help boost your caloric burn throughout the day because we are using body weight and regular weight. And circuit training is really great to start kicking your heart rate up and bring it back down. It's going to really be a great jump start for you for, again, caloric burn, or if you are looking to get stronger. Now, before we go any further, we're going to start with a full body warm-up, and you don't need any equipment except yourself. I may actually do just a video on this warm-up because I think this is a good thing to do standing on a vibration platform for most of it, or before you're going to any of the other strength training products. Okay, so what we're going to do is just kind of stand free from everything, and you're going to just bring your head down and around. We're going to do about 5 reps or so in one direction and then the other direction, focusing on our posture through all of it, and reverse that circle, chin to chest, ear to shoulder, head gently back. Careful there not to go too far back. Thinking about abdominals pulled in, chest lifted, shoulders braced. And then you're bringing your head back to center, look to your left, look to your right. Do that a couple times. I'm keeping my hands at my side. I feel this warm up specifically for kettlebell training is important because we're using so many, it's such a workout with this product specifically. When you come forward, look to me and look to one shoulder and back to the other shoulder. You're just letting the range of motion increase with the amount of repetition you do and with the breath. Like I said, you could do more of these if you feel the need. 3 to 5 to start, or maybe 5 to 8. Great. Now from here, we're going to roll the shoulders up and around, take a big inhale and exhale. I try to make these circuit workouts about 30 minutes or so, give or take, and this may be a little longer because this warm up is a little bit longer. But this warm-up will make you ready to rock and roll. Let's reverse the circles. Around, big circles. Feel your shoulder blades lifting and lowering. Hear your breath. Feel your breath. And now we're going to just do one arm and circle it around. Your shoulder is meant to circumduct. That means make a circle. Try to make sure that happens right from now and reverse that circle around. I'm going to talk about my hand on the next time we do the other, because I do actually make a hand movement here. So my thumb goes up and I'm going to have my palm facing you, then turn it in. So the palm faces me as it reaches up and it turns outside as I bring it around. And I'm getting that whole arm bone to turn in the shoulder socket as well. And then reverse it. So the palm faces you and then faces in toward me. And we take that big breath in and out. A couple more. And then we're going to cross arms over and then back. I'm going to alternate left over right and right over left. Now I'm working not only my shoulders, but my chest, crossing over, and it's going to get a little bigger and a little, and then I'm going to come down. Just getting the body to open up and feeling the muscles in the back of the body. And then we're going to swim it out, one and the other. Now there's some rotation in my torso, and I'm going to reverse it. It's kind of letting gravity do its thing. Now feel that rotation in your torso because we're going to add on to this. We're going to rotate left and right. My hips are going to stay still. Your feet are planted. You can let your head turn with your shoulders turning with your chest, and the rib cage is rotating as well. And from here, we're going to move our way down to our hips. So we're going to slide hips to the left and then to the right. Your thighs will move with you, but feel that weight transfer hip to hip. Again, abdominals pulled in. I'm trying to keep my head centered in the middle of this hip shift. And emphasis, right, my left hip is feeling a little tight. I'm going to give it a little extra push and breath. Now from the side to side move, we're going to hinge forward. Back is flat and come back up. Just hinge forward for me. This is very similar to when we do our deadlift move. So we're doing it with full body weight. Chin tucks in, eyes to the floor, eyes looking ahead. Knees are soft. You can bend them a little bit more if you want, then straighten them up. Now from here, hands on your butt, and you're going to push your hips forward and then back. So squeeze those glutes, knees bend, and then straighten. Exhale. This is letting the front of the thighs stretch while the glutes. And I'm getting a little bit of a back extension here as well. One more time. Now, from here, we're going to make hula hoops. So you're going to tip forward, hips go to the right, lean to the left for 5. My ankles are getting some mobility as well. One more in this direction and reverse it. So we go side, butt back, hip, side. Pelvis forward. Kind of like a hula hoop. 2 more. From here, we'll go ahead right into the thigh itself. So I'm gonna have you swing it side to side. Don't worry about balance on this. If you have to hold on to something or you're gonna tap your foot out to the side, but just let it swing. You might actually be able to balance. 1 more. And then I'm gonna have a soft bend in my knee and I'm gonna swing it forward and back, keeping my pelvis still, maybe. There we go. Soft bend in the knee so the foot doesn't hit the ground. Great. And then we're gonna go to the other side. So plant your foot, cross over and out, cross over and out. 1 more time. And then put that soft bend in your knee and knee forward, flexion of the hip and extension. Feel that butt muscle tighten. Again, don't worry about balance too much. You lose it. That's okay. I'm more worried about movement in the hip joint. And now we're going to make big circles in one direction on that first side. And then go on to the other side. You can feel, or the other direction, you can feel the standing hip actually working as much as a stabilizer, while the active hip obviously is moving, the mobile hip. And then let's switch it, okay? Knee forward and around. Like bring your foot over a big barrel. Let's do 1 more. And then reverse it, goes around. Ooh, a little tighter on the side. You're going to notice these things about your body. Just notice, no judgment, really, just observation. We all have issues in our tissues, and they'll present themselves in the strangest ways. Great. Okay, from here, kick your heels to your butt. Get those quads to lengthen out, the hamstrings to contract. How are you liking this warm-up? Okay, I mean, this might be the only thing you do in a day if you don't have time to do your weights or your yoga or your Pilates. Just move your body like this. Okay, now from here, we're going to go into a squat. Now, we've got so many products from Life Pro that help us with our squats, but right now, no products. So hands on the hips, drop your butt back, and then come up. Bring it down, weight in the heels, and drive up. You can put your hands under your chin so you don't pop your chin out. I like to touch my elbows to my knees. See if I can get down that far. That might be a goal for you. Or you come all the way down and pop those hips up, drop your butt down and up. Eyes will gaze forward and then head down. Now you get your hamstrings to stretch as well as get deep into the squat. 1 more. And then carefully come on up. Last thing we're going to do, guys, watch my feet. If you were to be barefoot, big toe to little toe, we're making ankle circles. And again, you could do more of these at any given day, or depending on reverse your circle, depending if maybe you have more stiffness in that part of the body. And then switch. Big toe to little toe first. Try to feel all 5 toes. And you're going to notice how the thigh goes internal to external rotation and all the way to my hip. Even though it's all about my ankle. Reverse it, little toe to big toe. One more time. Last thing, okay. Feet are forward, toes forward. You're going to shift onto the little toe side of one foot, the big toe side, and shift. I'm going to try to keep my body still. I want it to come from my ankles. Feel. You want to feel the stretch of the sides of the ankles, rolling on the knife edge of the foot, the inner arch area of the foot. Now from here, we're going to go head, eyes forward, back straight. You're going to bend your knees a lot. There's your Achilles and calf stretch, and back. Plant your heels heavy. I'm not trying to do a squat here. I'm just bending into my knees, and I want a forward knee alignments. If you're someone that kind of tends to knock knee, be aware of that. Or if you bow out, think about your your toes as antennas, pressing into them equally, and let, I promise. All 5 toes are going to push down, and they're going to push away. Push down. Now I'm stretching the front of my ankle. And still breathing as fully on this stretch as any other stretch. One more time. And switch it out again. All 5 toes down and back. Push back. Spread. Almost like you're spreading wide and crunching them. One more time. Great. Okay, so that was your warm-up. So I know that was a little bit of time in that warm-up, maybe longer than 2, but I felt very important, especially for the kettlebell work. So let's go ahead now and start the circuit. Here's how I'm going to break it down. 3 exercises, left side, then a round of swings and squats. 3 more exercises, left and right, and a round of swing and squats. Last 3 exercises, left and right, and swings and squats, and then you're done. Your cool down can be anything that feels right for you. In stretching, you might want to repeat what we just did in the warm-up, realign everything. Make sure you got some water. Let me grab some right now. And we're going to begin. So for kettlebell, again, err on the side of lightweight to begin with. You can always go heavier if these moves are new for you. If you are a seasoned kettlebell person, you know what to do. You just add more weight onto it. Start. Our kettlebell goes from 2 to 21. I'm going to start with 9 pounds, okay? I'm just going to slide my kettlebell weight to the side. We're going to start with good mornings. This is the only time we'll do these good mornings. You're going to take the weight and put it on your back, elbows tucked in, okay? So my elbows are tucked in, the weight's on my back. I'm in an athletic stance. That means my feet are a little wider than my hips. I'm going to hinge and lift. So this is going to help me with my deadlift. Soft knee bend, then I'm going to squeeze my butt. I don't want to go too far into pushing forward. I just want to stand up nice and tall. Head goes back. I like this exercise because it'll teach you not to let your head drop, because you can feel the kettlebell handle in the back of your head. Reps, guys, I'm going to do anywhere between 8 and 10, depending on the exercise. Careful when you bring it around. And then left side, slingshot, coming around. Here's another thing I found interesting about kettlebell. It's great for your grip, for your fingers and your wrists. I see it personally and with my clients. Single arm deadlift. Hold that thought. I'm going to show you the single arm deadlift. First option, feet wide. I'm going to take my free hand. I'm going to reach it back and soft knee bend and squeeze. Shoulder stays braced. So that's one option with your single arm deadlift. Option 2, split stance. You're going to hinge and come back. Interestingly, you're going to feel different muscles in this one. Truth be told, I'm starting to like this single stance, single arm deadlift better than this. Is your balance. Okay, coming down, lift that leg and come up. Take on this, eyes gazing forward and pop it up. Really, it's a preference. If you want to work balance, and I really think that's important. One more time. So I did about 4 reps of each type. I'm not going to do that on the next set. You'll pick the one you want. Okay, so now we're going to go into the other side. I'm going to do right arm. So I was saying about grip. You have to have a nice, strong grip before you can go into other things like the clean and the press. Even the swing requires grip. So that's why it's a little different than dumbbell training or barbell training in that regard, because your hands are much more active in this work in a different way. Okay, that's our slingshot. Okay, we're gonna do the single arm deadlift. And I'm gonna pick my split stance. Now we've got 3 exercises in the circuit. I did left slingshot, left single arm deadlift, and then I did right, and then the third is the halo. Hinge and come back up. So I like this because I'm using both glutes in different ways. Okay, now halo. Let me show you with this. I'm going to hold the kettlebell upside down. I'm going to take it to my left ear, behind my head. Oh, I shouldn't wear a bun. My hair in a bun on this, it's getting caught. Oh well. Oh well, such is life. Okay, take a big breath in, take it back and around. Abs nice and tight on this one more time. And then stop, reverse it. Go back and around to the side of your head, behind your head, other side, and in front of your chin. And you can go a little quick if it feels good for you. This, guys, is probably one of the best kettlebell exercises for your shoulder joints before you start pressing weight up. It does a shoulder good. And last one. So that's it. Now, we're going to go into our first set of swings and squats. I am going to add more weight for that because this is going to be more of a cardio burst here. So I'll rack up. I'm going to go from 9 pounds to 14 pounds. Okay. Now, again, from my demo, we talked about you put the weight down, you stand wide, hinge from the hips. You're going to snap your wrist and start the swing. Okay. Let's do it. Let's see about 8 of these. Okay. It's all about your legs, not about how high you swing. You're going to let the weight go with it. This is 8. I'm going to do 2 more. Careful down. Good. Now, I'm going to take my weight. I'm going to go back to this position. I'm going to grab the weight. Oh, actually, I'm going to do my squat differently. I'm going to hold it kettlebell down, nice and wide. I'm going to sit back, tap, and then come up. Eyes forward. I'm trying to keep my back pretty straight here. I don't want to round it. I'm touching down. So this is a good place to start if bringing your hips lower than your knees isn't in your bandwidth right now. But watch those knees. Keep them wide. Push through both the big toe to the little toe side of your foot. 1 more. That will get your heart rate up. Okay, I'm going to rack up and go into a sip of water. Ooh, that definitely brought my heart rate up. 131, so good stuff. Now, second set. I'm going to come down a little lighter from my 14 pounds. I'm going to go back to my 9. Actually, I'm going to go to 10. I think I can handle this. 10.5. Now, this is going to be some shoulder work. Again, go light if this is not for you. We're going to go narrow row left side. Split stance or lunge stance, okay? You can support your weight on with your hand on your thigh, and we're going to pull. Let the shoulder drop a little bit. Gaze forward toward about 4 feet in front of the floor. Hips stay still. You can feel your obliques and all your spinal muscles. This is 8. Let's do 10 of these. The lats can take a heavy weight. Okay, now from here, bicep reverse lunge. Left leg back. So I'm standing parallel. When I take my left leg back, I'm going to bicep curl and down. So this is what I'm talking about with grip. You've got to really control your handle so that weight doesn't hit your forearm every time. So a lot of control in the grip. Inhale, exhale. We'll do 3 more of these. Last one. Good. Now from here, we're going to go into stationary shoulder press. Come down. The weight is at my side. Look at my elbows in and press. Now, if you feel you're going to your neck, stop, elbow rub above the shoulder joint. But we want a strong push. Drive it up by pushing down in the foot. 2 more. Excellent. Okay. Do the same thing, other side. Lunge stance. So when I'm wide and I'm long. Hinge and row. Feel that shoulder blade kind of drop off the rib cage and pull back to center. Abs are tight. Smoothly down, smoothly up. Last 3. You can always check there's a fist distance under your chin so you're not dropping your head. Okay, now I'm going to go into a bicep curl. Feet side by side. Eyes gaze forward. We're going to bring it up and down. Lift. Thumb pointing out to the side. Other hand can go behind the head. All that weight goes behind you, meaning your head goes back with your foot. 3 more. Now I've got 10.5 pounds on this one. Hold here. Now I just turn, thumb was out, turn it in to face your ear. You're coming down and pressing up. Drive into both back foot and press. You can always stay down and just do the arm work, but I want to get legs into it too. The more muscle movement, the better. The more calorie burn. 2 more. Keep the elbow narrow. Help you with that. And down. Okay. Round 2. Swings and squats. See how that gets you out of breath? A little anaerobic. Yep, 142. Heart rate's up. So go a little heavier if you're with me on these swings and squats. Let me know how you like this circuit. You can always message me. I'm going to go 15 pounds. So we're in increments of 10, then it goes 12, 14, 16, 19, 21. So it's a great, especially if you're kind of new, intermediate into kettlebell. Okay, set the weight down. Wide, toes out. You're going to soft knees. You're going to hinge from the hips. You're going to snap your wrists down, and there we start. Let the eyes follow the kettlebell. Drive through the heels. And that was 8. Just enough. Now the squats this time, instead of holding with the kettlebell down, I'm going to hold it up like a cup. So bring it in. I'm going to flip it around. You can hold the handle or hold the bell itself. I'm going to hold the handle. The weights aren't leaning on my chest. They're just in front. Okay? So we're going to squat down and drive it up. Breathe in. So again, for me, I like to let my elbows touch my thighs. That's a good, safe working zone for me. 3 more of these. Feel like you're lifting your chest into the weight. Last one. Excellent. Okay. Yep, there goes that heart rate. Perfect. Okay. Grab some water. 1 more circuit. We're gonna go upright rows with a side lunge, a wood chop, kneeling. So get a knee pad or a blanket, and then the windmill. I'm gonna back down on this to 9 pounds because of the chop and the windmill. It's a lot of rotation into the torso. And honestly, guys, I see way too much bad form for way too many people. And they wonder why they're not getting the results. Okay? I'd rather go lighter weight and have your best form. So my upright rows, starting with the left hand, I'm going to go wide. Okay, I'm going to bend into my right knee. I'm going to push off. Bend right knee and pull the elbow up. Watch that wrist. I don't want you to break the wrist. Wrist is straight. Remember, I told you what I love about kettlebell training. It's going to really strengthen your wrists and your grip. Breathe in. You can put your hand behind your head so you're not dumping your head. And pull up, lift the chest. One more. Excellent. Now from the wood chop, left side, which means I'm going to left knee down. Okay, I'm going to hold the bell. Okay, it's at my chest. I'm going to bring it down and come up over. I'm going to chop 1 and 2. Now the whole idea is you keep your hips still. So I'm driving into that front heel. Lift. You could turn your head if you want up and look down, or you can look forward. 1 more. Whew. Those are good. I'm having so much fun with doing exercises I typically haven't been doing. Just I have it. You forget where you stop doing things that you did 10 years ago. In my case, maybe 20. Okay, windmills. So left arm left. My toes are going to point to my right. I'm going to take that weight up. I want to make sure you guys can see me on this. I'm going to come back a little bit. My arm straight up. You've got to be able to do this, okay? If it's down here, it won't work for you. So maybe, remember, lightweight, 2 pounds is fine. So switch your weights out. It's easy to do with this system, okay? Weight up. Now, arms are straight, right? North, south. I'm going to hinge. Maybe you touch your ankle, maybe you don't, and press up, okay? You can look down and push into that right heel. You're going to feel right obliques and a lot of shoulder. Breathe in, strong arm, lift up, push to the sky. Let's do 2 more of these. Breathe. 1 more time, long spine. I'm shooting my hip out to the left, and then I push up. Okay, same thing, other side, upright rows. So go wide. If you made your weights light for that windmill, but come back up to higher weight. Shoulder back, bring the weight down, and pull up. Now I want you to see what's going on with my elbow. I'm bringing it out to the side. I'm not bringing it back. I'm in line with my front foot, or my left foot. Right? Got it? Drop it down. So that means you're hinging back. And pull. 2 more. Watch your knot in your neck. Okay, let's go wood chop. Grab your pad. How are you guys liking this workout? Please let me know. Make comments, criticisms, I'll take them. Suggestions. This is about helping you to live your best, to live your fittest, to age well. Okay, so now I'm going to have right knee back. I'm going to hold. Let me get back here a little bit more. Okay, bringing the weight up. You can always hold the bell. Let's do it for this one. Okay, so I rotate down. I kind of like holding it to this. Okay, I'm going to rotate down and I'm going to chop over. Bring it down. Throw it over. So the elbows are going to be kind of bent, and then straighten out. Push into that front heel. It's going to feel different on each side. Twist it down and up for 4, 3. Pass through your chest and over your shoulder. Keep it close to your body. And 1 more. And heave ho. Okay, here is our windmill. Last time, okay? How's our time? Good, we're at 31 minutes, okay? We just got this in our what do we have? Swings and squats. So toes are pointing to my left. Right arm reaches up. Plug into the socket. Bend into that front knee, hinge. Test out with the first one. See how you feel. Get that hip out and then come on up. Let me change my grip here. There we go. Nope. Yeah, this is behind. I know what I was thinking. Okay. I think it's the fact is it feels different from side to side. Right, left side, right side. Yeah, this arm doesn't want to stay straight for some reason. Hinge and up. Bend into that knee. Get a nice big bend. There we go. See, it took me like 4 to get it right. Let's do 3 more. Strong, straight arms. And push up. And 2 more. Reach, reach, reach to the sky, to the floor. 1 more time. Boy, that weight doesn't want to stay. 1 more time. And up. Yeah, baby. Okay, last set of swings. Weight up. Rack it up. Okay. Oh, what the heck. I'm going to stay at 15. I'm feeling comfortable. I'm feeling safe there. So I'm sticking with it. Okay? Put the weight down. Go out wide. Okay? You've got to think of this, and I said this in my training live, that this triangle. Okay? Foot to foot, but you've got a nice triangle. Hinge over. Snap the wrists. Take an inhale breath. Exhale all your air out. Breathe in. Flat back. Can you give me 3 more? Yes, you can. Okay, let's rack it back up so you don't trip over anything. Slide it over, and you are done. Okay, that was 33 minutes. Let's do a little stretching. Whew, let's rotate. Now I'm pivoting. Hips, arms, letting my heart rate come down. Yeah, I was up 140. That's definitely my 75% great fat burning zone just prior to my anaerobic, which is 153. So know your numbers. So you're working smarter, not harder, for the results you want. If you're not sure what your numbers are, email me, message me, reach out to me, private message me here. Let's take that shoulder over. Private message me. I'll help you to find what your zones are specific to your age, your resting heart rate. It's critical to know all that. And then you get the right number, hand behind the head, and we're just going to bend again. We did a lot of oblique work, so enjoy these side bend stretches. You can sit down. I have my BioRemedy mat out on the couch here so I can slide into it every day. So it's very damp in California. Figure 4 stretch. It's very damp here. Obviously, I'm at the ocean. Unlike the Arizona desert. So I got to tell you, I really miss that dry heat. So I love my BioRemedy to help me, watch that you're not rounding your back, chin in, lean into that hip. I love my BioRemedy to help warm up my muscles and just release any tension or tightness, plus detoxification. Okay, guys, that was 35 minutes with me chatting for few. Plus, we had about a 8-minute warm-up. So it was a quick but very efficient way to work your entire body with the Life Pro Triform Kettlebell. I hope you enjoy this workout. My internet didn't crap out on me, so I'm so grateful to the the airwaves above. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Catch me next week for more on fall prevention using our Aero Step and Horizon Balance Trainer. Have an awesome today. Bye for now.